Hello. All right. Why can't I hear? Psalms to look into our week, to reflect on our week, to find in each day of the week blessing, a moment that we will learn to lift up, to bring into Shabbat, into this moment. And the hardest part of this practice is to let go all the rest and to really let it go. As I said before, it probably will be waiting. But actually, the gift of Shabbat, the beauty of Shabbat, is one that says we have to experience Shabbat as if nothing will be waiting. Everything is done. It's not about like we will stop for 24 hours, 25 hours, and then tomorrow it will be there and it's okay. But it is about imagining a moment and being in this moment and this presence that actually all the work has been done. All the work, not just all the work, the to-do list, but all the fixing and the healing of the world, all the need, the world is perfect. Shabbat is about imagining that it's possible. And the only way to work during the week to do that is to taste it for a little bit. The taste of Shabbat, Me'ein Olam Abba, imagining that Shabbat is that world and believing that it's possible, hoping and trusting in that. So we'll take a few moments silently, focusing on the weekend, on your Sean. I have no idea. It's so hard. I don't know if you noticed, usually I give you more time for the first few days and then the last days. It's because I'm like, it takes time to go back. I do remember what I did yesterday, but Sunday, I have to do a lot of work to go back to that place. So we take a few moments silently. Yom Rishon. Page 3. I now remember, it was a long weekend. Memorial Day. Monday. Page 5. We're going to do Yalos Sadai, which is 6 lines from the bottom on page 6. Oh, page 5.
Yalos Sadai Bechol asher bo Yalos Sadai Ay Yalos Sadai Bechol asher bo Yalos Sadai Ay אז ירננו כל עצי יער אז ירננו כל עצי יער אז ירננו כל עצי יער Ziranenu Kol Atzei Ya'ar Az Ziranenu Kol Atzei Ya'ar Az Ziranenu Kol Atzei Ya'ar Az Ziranenu Kol Atzei Ya'ar Ya'alo Sadai Bechol Asher Bo Ya'alo Sadai Hay hay hay
Yom Shlishi, Tuesday. Page 6. Bottom of the page, the middle of the page, the last two verses of Psalm 97.
Or Zarua Latzadik Uishe Lev Simcha Or Zarua Tzadikim b'Adonai, Simchu tzadikim b'Adonai, Simchu tzadikim b'Adonai, והודו לזכר קודשו. Simchu tzadikot b'Adonai, Simchu tzadikot b'Adonai, Simchu tzadikot b'Adonai, והודו לזכר קודשו. Zarua, צדיקים באדוני והודו לזכר קודשו שמחו צדיקים באדוני שמחו צדיקים באדוני שמחו צדיקים באדוני והודו לזכר קודשו צדיקות באדוני, שמחו צדיקות באדוני, והודו לזכר קודשו.
Yom Revi, Wednesday. Lifting up Wednesday, what a special day for our community. We had our spring fundraiser and celebration with Rabbi Micah Shapiro, Rabbi Deborah Zagmins, and Molly Begot, and Danny Shapiro, here in an incredible celebration and celebrating our dearest Rabbi Sam and Jenny Siko. And for those who were here, I'm sure you share the experience of really being celebration of love and of community and of joy. It was such a blessing. And those who weren't here, you can watch it on YouTube. It won't be the same, but you can. And it was really a high, not just of the week, but a high of like a real high of TVZ in wonderful celebrating the beauty of what our community is and the generosity of our community, because we surpass our goal of fundraising, and that is not a small thing. So generosity and beauty and community. Page 8, Psalm 98.
Zamru l'Adonai.
In the middle of the page, in the middle of the psalm.
Bechiro. Zamru Adonai Bechiru
Bechinor Bekol Zimra Zamru Ladonai Bechinor Bechinor Bechol Zimra Zamru Ladonai Bechinor Bechinor Bechol Zimra Zamru Ladonai Bechinor Bechinor Bekol Zimra Yom Hamishi, Thursday. That was yesterday. Page 9. Last verses of the Psalm of Psalm 99.
Romemu
Romemu
Adonai Eloheinu Veishtachavu Lehar Kodsho Romemu Adonai Eloheinu Veishtachavu Lehar Kodsho Ay 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 ki
Yom Shishi, Friday. Today, lifting up a moment of gratitude for today. And at this point, really letting go the week. This was like this 45 minutes where your transition time from the weekday to Shabbat. Now we're landing, we are arriving. There's no turning around from Shabbat. Let go everything. Lift up gratitude and let go. Page 10, the last two verses of Psalm 29.
Adonai Yos le'amo yiten Adonai yevarech et amo
Adonai Yos le'amo yiten Adonai yevarech et amo. Shalom. Shalom. Adonai Yos le'amo yiten Adonai yevarech et amo. Adonai Yos le'amo yiten Adonai yevarech et amo. Shalom. And we bring Shabbat in, and we bring Shabbat out for Lecha, with Lecha Dodi on page 12. As we sing, "Come, my friend, to greet the bride, to welcome the many faces of Shabbat." And as you know, it is our practice to go out in the stanza, last stanza of Kabbalat, of Lecha Dodi, no matter the weather. We have done it on 15 degrees, we can do it in 90. We can. And we go out, and the practice of going out, as you hear me say many times, is about coming out to receive Him, to welcome Shabbat that walks in to our spaces, to our places. The people in Tzfat, the Hasidim in Tzfat, will go out to the field they were desperate to get Shabbat, so they couldn't wait for Shabbat to come. They had to go out to like really hold Shabbat. Come, you need to come faster. And we add another layer to this, which is like, not only we need Shabbat, like urgently Shabbat, we need it so much, but the world needs Shabbat, so we go urgently out to bring Shabbat urgently out to the world. And that's what we do when we walk out to the fields of Beacon Street. Page 12.
Lecha Dodi, Lika
לקראת כלה, ידלה, 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 בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, ידלה, 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 בני שבת נקבלה. לא תבקשי ולא תקבלי, מה תשתוכחי ומה תהמי, ידך יחצו אני עמי. ונבנתה העיר עתידה, לך דודי לקראת כלה, ידלה, 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 בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, ידלה, 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 בני שבת נקבלה. לשיסה שוסאי ורחקו כל מבלעי, יסיס עלי אלוהי כסוף לב ואהבה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, ידלה, 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 בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, ידלה, 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 בני שבת נקבלה. ימין ושמאל תפרצי ואת אדוני תריצי, אל איש ובצי, ונהי שמחה ונגילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, ידלה, 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 בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, ידלה, 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 בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, ידלה, 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 בני שבת נקבלה. בואי ושלום עטרת בנה, גם בשמחה ובצער. תוך אמוני עם סגולה, בואי חלה, בואי Shabbat!
Good Shabbat!
Shabbat shalom.
Oh, so beautiful. Can you guys smell outside the smell of rain? Like I think we just missed it for a second. It's like, it's coming, it's coming. Shabbat is coming in the form of rain. That's what's
Kol
happening.
Adonai al hamayim.
Kol Adonai al hamayim, exactly. It's very strong. I haven't felt it that way in a long time. We say thank you again. We practice gratitude. Tov lehodot ladonai. It is such a good thing to be grateful. It's a good thing. We should practice gratitude more than we practice kvetching. For every time you kvetch once, say thank you 3 times. That's not easy, but it makes a difference. Page 15.
Tov lehodot
Ladonai ולזמר לשמך עליון. טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון. להגיד בבוקר חסדך
באמונתך בלילות.
להגיד בבוקר חסדך באמונתך בלילות. טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון. טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון. להגיד בבוקר חסדך באמונתך בלילות.
להגיד
בבוקר חסדך באמונתך בלילות.
Page 16, 3 lines from the bottom of page 16. עדותיך.
עדותיך נעלו מאוד, לביתך נאווה קודש. עדותיך נעלו מאוד, לביתך נאווה קודש.
אדוני
לאורך ימים.
אדוני לאורך ימים.
אדוני לאורך ימים. אדוני לאורך ימים. If you are mourning or commemorating a yortzeit, your custom is to rise for the mourner's Kaddish. Please do so. Page 17, Kaddish Yatom. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה,
אמן.
ועלמה דברה חירותה, וימליך מלכותה, בחייכון וביומכון, ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו, אמן. יהא שמי רבה מברך לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא. ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו. לאלה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירם בעלמא ואמרו אמן, יהא שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום ממרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו, על כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו אמן. You may be seated. So this Shabbat is Parshat Naso, though not that you're following, but Leah and I, we were talking about this morning. It gets very confusing because in Israel it's Parshat Behalotcha. So if for some reason you are following an Israel calendar or a Reform Movement calendar, we're in different Torah cycle. It happens once in a while. It happened because of the second day of Shavuot, last Shabbat, where those who did second day of Shavuot, last Shabbat, we read the Torah reading from Shavuot, and then we are on Parshat Naso. But in Israel and in synagogues that don't do second day of Yom Tov, last week they read Naso. So Leah just landed back from Israel. You get to do Naso twice. What can get better? It's one of the long...
I heard this word from Philip, splitting Naso in half.
Yeah. No, you get the verse, exactly. So Parshat Naso is full of things. There's so much in it. There's some complicated and some great stories. I'm going to focus on something beautiful today. I've been focusing on a lot of complicated stuff lately, so we're going to focus today on the priestly blessing, which is in our parasha, exactly in the middle. The blessing that we will sing to each other at the end of service today. The blessing that traditionally parents give to their children on the Shabbat table. The blessing that priest gives to the community, to the kahal. And the verses just before the priestly blessing say the following: וידבר אדוני אל משה לאמור, דבר אל אהרון ואל בניו לאמור, כה תברכו את בני ישראל, אמור להם. Speak to Aaron and his son, thus shall you bless the people of Israel, say to them. Now, there is a lot of repetition there. Like, what does it say? Say this to the people, speak to the people of Israel, speak to Aaron and to his son, they should bless the people of Israel, say to them. So Rashi explained the words, say to them, so that all of them should hear the blessing. Amor lahem, sheyu kulam shomim. So what Rashi adds to this interpretation, the act of reciting a blessing that does not suffice without them, the lahem there, the them, say to them, it's not necessary in the sentence, but it's saying you have to give the blessing to them. They need to be there. The recipient need to be a receiver of the blessing. And Rashi goes on and says something even more. It says amor. It's written Aleph Mem Vav Resh with a full, I learned the word in English is plen, P-L-E-N-E. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Maybe you don't even know what the word is in English. But that means that it's full. The vowel is it's not usually like that in Torah. And Rashi explained, Amor is written this way with the Vav after the Mem, indicating you shall not bless them hurriedly and hastily, but devoutly and with a whole heart. So he said there's an addition of a letter kind of like to make it, take your time. Do not do this, do fast. But what is interesting is that actually Rashi, the words that he uses in the Hebrew are bechipazon ubahalut. If you are awake at this part of the Passover Seder, you might remember that that's what it says about the people leaving Egypt. The people left Egypt, bechipazon ubahalut, really, really fast. The act of giving a blessing needs to be an act of giving a blessing exactly in the opposite way that the way we left Egypt. We left Egypt and we rush up, right, for redemption. And when we give a blessing, we have to do exactly the opposite. We have to slow down. So Rashi, in this very simple, short interpretation, says something very profound about blessing. And I want to say it's not just about the saying of the blessing, the priestly blessing, but about relationship with one another. What Rashi says, or what I learned from this teaching, is that when we're in relationship with someone else, when we offer blessing, the other person needs to be there to the relationship. There are two for it. You can't just expect to just give and preach and bless without the person being there to receive. Some of the traditions says that actually you should not, I sometimes if one of my children is not at home for Shabbat, or she's sleeping or whatever, I do like this far away. It's like I'll bless, like I bless from the other side. Now Rashi would say, no, you cannot bless unless they are there in the room with you. I'm not going to stop, but still, right? Because what it's saying is that the person that you're in relationship needs to be in front of you. It can't be imaginary or just on you to be in that relationship. Then there's not a relationship. It's whatever it's in your mind about that relationship. And then the other thing it says, in that relationship, you have to take it slow. You can't be bechipazon ubebaalut when you are in relationship with one another. And that is such an important teaching in this world that we live, where we're always ready, all the time rushing, and like I talk for a minute, or our relationships are based on text only, right? I texted with a dear friend today. They said, can we have a cup of coffee sometime soon? Or probably iced coffee sometime soon, because I'm like tired of being in a text relationship with you. Right? Because it's all like so fast, and so the next thing. And this is teaching us not bechipazon balot, because we're not running away from slavery. We are walking toward relationship. And relationships, the way we relate with one another, is in a way the way we connect and find God in our lives. So may we find in this blessing and in this teaching, not only some teachings about the blessing, the priestly blessing, but also our capacity to remember in which ways we relate to one another. Shabbat Shalom. So I invite you to rise as you are able, if you are able, for Baruch Hu. On page 19. Baruch hu et Adonai המבורך.
Baruch Adonai המבורך לעולם ועד.
Baruch Adonai המבורך לעולם ועד. You may be seated. Page 19. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר בדבר ומעריב ערבים וחוכמה בודו ומעביד יום ומביא לילה ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה אדוני צבאות שמו אל חי וקיים תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד ברוך אתה אדוני עמדי ברבים אהבת עולם מתעשה לעולם כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו ובהם נגע יומם ולילה באהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל שמע ישראל אדוני Shabbat Adonai Elohecha. We read silently pages 21 to 23. There's also interpretations to the Shema on page 24. Adonai Elohechem Emet V'munah Kol Zot V'Kayam. We're in the middle of page 25, the blessing of the Geulah of redemption. ומלכותו ורצון קיבלו עליהם מרים ובני ישראל לחנו שירה בשמחה רבה ואמרו כולם מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נהדר בקודש נורא תהילות אוסף למלכותך ראו בניך בוקם לפני משה זה ליאנו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל. We read together in English on page 26. Cause us, eternal our God, to lie down for shalom and help us arise our ruler to life. Spread over us the shelter of your shalom and fix in us good counsel in your presence. Save us for the sake of your name and shield us. Keep far from us enmity, illness, strife, hunger, and fear. Keep oppressors from confronting or pursuing us. Let us be covered by the shadow of your wings. For you are our protector and helper. Mercy and compassion is your rule. Guard our going out and coming in, for life and for shalom, from this time forth and forever. The last 3 lines on Hebrew in the middle of the page 26.
Ufros aleinu sukkah,
Shabbat Shalom Aleinu, על כל עמו ישראל, על ירושלים, ועל כל העולם. We rise as you are able, if you are able, for Vesham. We transition to the Amidah with Chatzi Kaddish. We invite you as our practice to move to a different place to stand. We have our faith quilts of Chesed, loving kindness, on my right, Vura, boundaries, strength, on my left. Where do you need to stand today? What do you need to receive, or what do you need to find within yourself? Do you need to find that beautiful balance between both of them, the balance of Tiferet? Or if you wish to turn towards east, toward Yerushalayim, that's towards the right windows. Or if you want to go and stand under the rain. Is it raining? It sounds like, do that too. Remember, Shabbat came in the form of rain today. Chatzi Kaddish on page 28, and then the silent Amidah. יתגדל והתקדש שמר רבה, ועל מה דברה חירותה, וימליך מלכותה, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה, בעגלה, ובזמן קדים וימרו. אמן. יש מרב המברך, לעלם ולעלמא יתברך, יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם, ויתנשא, ויתאווה דן, ויתאווה עולה, ויתהלל שמד הקודשה, לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמינם בעלמא וימרו. יושבי תבל.
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי We rise as you are able, if you are able, for Aleinu, page 44. עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת ונברא ויוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו עם גויי ארצות, ולא שמנו עם משפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו עמהם, וגורלנו עם כל עמונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד. You may be seated. This week, we will commemorate the yahrzeit of Ayala Ben Ishai, Miguel Biller, Robert Brownstein, A. Malcolm Cohen, Ellen Hirschberg, Faye Cadiz, Bernard Lerner, Lois Marcus, Joseph Mazunzon, Neil Eugene Nickerson, Ruth Lee Silver, Eleanor Spector, Anne Stein, and Enrique Stern. If you are in mourning or commemorating a yahrzeit, or your custom is to rise for the Mourner's Kaddish, please do so for Kaddish Yatom, Mourner's Kaddish, page 48. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ועל מה דברה חירותה, וימליך מלכותה, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהא שמי רבה מברך לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמה דקודשה בריחו לאלה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירם בעלמה ואמרו אמן יהא שלמה רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו על כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו amen. You may be seated. A few announcements before we conclude. First, I'm going to welcome again, because many of you weren't here, Leah Carno, who led with us this Kabbalat Shabbat. Leah is our new rabbinic intern at TVZ. She begins officially in September. She flew yesterday from Israel, and I asked her, you want to lead? And she said, sure, and I'm impressed. And it's so wonderful to have you. But Leah comes back home because Leah and Yoni have been members of TVZ for many years, and it's just wonderful to have you back home. Leah will be away during the summer, but will be back with us at the end of August, and we are looking forward to it. And thank you to Rafi and Noah, as always. And I want to also thank Noah Burrs, who is back from college, and he's helping us with tech. And you came back to help us, and the modem is not working, and work was much harder than you expected. Thank you, Noah, for making it work anyways. And we'll have you for, I think, a few weeks before you go to your next endeavors. Great to have you here. Thanks to Jen Wofford for ushering. Attitude. A few announcements. This Shabbat tomorrow, we are celebrating our graduates. We will honor all those who are graduating this spring with an aliyah to the Torah, many, many graduates. Especially, we will be honoring the rabbinical students who are graduating, being ordained on Sunday. We will celebrate Josh Grimberg tomorrow. We will celebrate also Danny Stein, our last year rabbinic intern. And actually, there are like 6 or 7 rabbinical students from Hebrew College, some of you don't know, coming tomorrow. And I feel honored and blessed that I have chose to spend their last Shabbat before becoming rabbis here at TVZ. So we'll be celebrating many new rabbis to be tomorrow at TVZ. And tomorrow we also have a Kiddush talk during Kiddush with TBZ member Joe Rimmer, who we will explore his new book, Making Shabbat, Celebrating and Learning at American Jewish Summer Camp. And it's a very interesting book, and we're so excited that he's going to be teaching with us tomorrow, and it will be also part of the B'nai Mitzvah program, but it's welcome to everybody. 3 more things, short. June 13, we are co-sponsoring the Pride Liberation Seder with Temple Sinai, Temple Israel, and Congregation Am Tikva. And this will be at Temple Sinai, June 13. We will be also celebrating Pride here at TBZ on June 16 at Shabbat Nariya. And on February 2024, I know February is like, why are you making an announcement about February? It's because TVZ is going to Costa Rica for a contemplative retreat with Rabbi Marcelo Bronstein, Karina Zilberman, and myself. But registration is open, and I hope spots are limited, and we have just opened spots to non-TVZ members. So if you are thinking about it, think faster. Talk to me about it. And last but not least, save the date for community meeting on June 21st. Yes, Larry?
Not TVZ members yet.
Exactly. Exactly. That's part of the thing, right? Exactly. Thank you, Larry. And save the date for the community meeting in June 21st. That's it for now. So this is what we're going to do. Some of you are staying for our community dinner. Some of you are not. If you did not sign up, you had no idea there was a community dinner, and you want to stay for the community dinner, our community dinner today is smaller than last times, so we can add a few chairs here and there. So if you want to stay, come down, and there is assigned seating. Wait for a moment, and we will be happy to help you find a place to sit and join us. If we are going to say a Kiddush and a Motzi here for the people who are not staying. And after that, we invite you to come, I guess not outside, but there, and there are some snacks, and there will be challah. The people who are staying for the dinner, don't go out for the snacks and the challah here. Come downstairs. We will say kiddush and amotzi and have challah down all over again. Sounds good? Everybody come closer as we bless each other, because as we learn is this week parasha. So check your table. Come closer. יברכך אדוני וישמרך, יאר אדוני פניו אליך ויחונך, יישא אדוני פניו אליך. You heard my Dvar Torah. Shalom. 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 ויעשם לך I'm always nervous to get everything ready. Sabri חבריי. sabri חבריי. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם בורא פרי הגפן. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר קידשנו במצוותיו ורצה בנו בשבת קודשו באהבה ורצון הנחילנו זיכרון למעשה בראשית כי הוא יום תחילה למקראי קודש זכר ליציאת מצרים כי בנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת עם כל העמים ושבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת. לחיים. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר קידשנו במצוותיו וציוונו על נטילת ידיים.
Amen.
We connect to the challah, to someone connected to the challah. Everybody connect to the challah. Eben, you're not connected there. It doesn't work. No. You didn't hear my Dvar Torah, but okay. It's okay. All good. We say the bracha together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam המוציא לחם מן הארץ. אמן.
שבת שלום.
Yeah.
Shkoyach, good Shabbos.
Right, you're staying for the dinner. Come